Also, I was gonna make a quick video about how I don't like to be friends with, I was gonna say, I don't like to be friends with black men because, they are very clingy and needy. And they're one of the most annoying friendships you'll ever have is with a black man. Because when you're attractive, they will never like stop being assholes. So I don't like to be friends, and I don't I don't typically have them close to me. I don't have them as friends because they violate friendships. And um if you have a black friend, the thing is that okay, this guy here, of course I don't know him. But if you have a black friend, they are hell, you know? Because, like, okay, I grew up very introverted for the most part. I was social sometimes. You're not going to rip me out of my comfort zone. You're not going to make me uncomfortable. Not at all. And so, black men have this thing about them. They have an odor. They have a really bad, they smell really bad. They sweat buckets. They sweat like They sweat enough to fill tons of buckets. It's disgusting. I'm not a fan. And they constantly approach you even when you're not interested. They constantly show interest. They constantly bother you. They can't seem to take no for an answer. And they also can't handle rejection well. I find that. And they're too needy. They're so needy. I don't like that. So if you have a black man as a friend, he needs every fucking thing. And I hate that. I cannot fucking stand that. So we're not going to be getting along. So a black man, even a married black man, even a black man with a girlfriend, he needs every fucking thing imaginable. And that's not going to work with me. So sometimes some of us are too attractive to be friends with black men. I am one of those people. We're too attractive to be friends with a black guy because he's they lie a lot. If you don't give a black man what they want, which you don't, they will lie and say, "Oh, I wasn't really attracted to her anyway." Something stupid where they need to be punched in the face like a million times for lying, get a lie detector test. Like, I'm for sure what they like to see every fucking time. Every time I go out, and I don't like the constant attention from them. And like, it's exhausting that they expect so much from a friendship. Let's not be friends. It's very easy for me to not be friends with you. Like, I'm not about to be all exhausted trying to fulfill. The thing is, it's kind of a problem because when you're attractive and when you look like such a nice person, it's a double-edged sword. It can backfire on you a million times over. And so I find the problem with black men is that you will never ever be noticed. If you are friends with them, he's gonna drain the hell out of your friendship. He's gonna need every damn thing imaginable. He needs food, he needs a meal, he needs a place to stay, he needs to just get hit by a bus. Because I'm not Oprah. I'm not Oprah. I'm not gonna be giving out handouts. He's a needy piece of shit. And if he needs everything like that, go find a black guy to need everything from and help out each other. Because you can't expect an attractive girl to be your savior and help you and feed you. And yeah, because I do cook. I know I cook. And I'm a good cook and I'm a good bake. I bake things, yeah. I'm not going to cook for you. I'm not going to be cooking for black men. Like, Um, they have this entitlement about them. If you don't know, and if you're not a girl, and when you're around black men, if you are not a girl and you're not familiar with how they expect you to cook for them. They expect everything. I hate that. Like I will throw my cook pot at your fucking head, at your head. Like you should not expect shit from me. That pisses me off. That's very sexist, I feel like. You don't even know me. Black men don't have to know you. They expect you to cook and feed them and give them a meal. They expect fucking everything. Like, they expect so much that in the news, when I see a black male stranger die, a lot of times I do laugh. I'm not going to lie about that. I might laugh. I might even make jokes about it privately. But look, I mean, they're unbelievably clingy and needy. They need everything and they don't have to know you. That's so violating of my personal space. I hate that. I 1,000% I hate that. I grew up introverted. I was in my own bubble all of the time, and they ripped me out of my comfort zone. And they want me to just be like Mary Poppins and Mother Teresa making meals. And just because I can cook well doesn't mean I'm cooking you anything ever. And you'll meet a black guy who's a stranger. It's common. It's normal. He'll say, I wish you could cook for me, I wish. Well, what? Why do you wish that? It'll never happen. Like, fuck off. It's like they can't go away. They can't stop bothering you. And when you disagree and you won't let them in your personal space, oh, she's a racist. It's not and not everything is racism, like, because I'm pretty sure personally, I really think if a white man having the same personality traits as black men do, expecting meals from your friendships, constant meals, always hungry. Black men, their stomach is the bottomless pit, and they're always hungry. I don't like that. Like, give me a break. And you're not buying anything. Like, they do stuff. They just do some of the most annoying stuff ever. They don't want to buy anything. They want other people to just do everything and take care of them. That's literally what they want. They want someone to be their mom. I'm not that person. I don't know you. Like, they want someone to, and it's been so many times because I'm attractive and I look like such a nice Mother Teresa or some shit. They come and approach me and say, oh, I wish I could just come with you and you cook for me. And God, just shut up and leave me alone. Like, they violate my personal space. And I hate comments like that. I cannot stand it. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't know why they're like that. Like, they need to reprogram because that's not cute. It's not cute at all when you don't know a woman. It was a black guy that looked like this guy before. I know it wasn't him, but they looked the same. And he told me he wanted me to cook for him and all this stuff. And, like, they come on so strong. And then they cling to you for like leeches. You're like, it's like you're coming out of water. If you know them, you're coming out of water with all these black leeches on your skin, sucking the blood out of you, sucking the life and vitality and energy out of your being. They need everything, like they need constant meals, they need constant attention. And I don't, that's not cute. They need to reprogram and stop being so needy. Because I don't just cook meals for random black men like that. I don't do that at all. Because I'm an attractive girl. And when you're a good looking person, cooking for a man is an invitation. And I don't send that invitation to just anybody. I don't, not at all. Because I know that, yeah, I'm a good cook. I'm a good bake. I know that. And I'm good looking. So I don't, I don't cook and bake for just random black men. No, I don't. I don't cook for black men, period. Unless they, if I feel like they contributed to the meal, if they paid for something, and they are respectfully in a marriage that it, not just in a marriage, but if they're not bothering me, because black men, they have this supernatural power where they can be with a woman, married or a girlfriend, and you will feel like he's single because I'm what they like to see. I'm in looks, and I don't like that. And if I feel comfortable enough, yeah. And if I feel like you're actively with your girl or whatever, or wife, then I will cook something. If you contributed to the meal and you don't have me paying for everything and stop treating me like I'm Oprah, then yeah, I'll cook something. And you can pay for some of that. Like pay for the meal or whatever, because I'm not about to be taking care of you. I'm not mom. Your mom's not here. Like, God. And when you refuse to be the girl who's the mom and I'm a stranger, they expect too much. It seems like they get really offended when you don't want to be the person that they want you to be. And you don't, I'm moving bags around right now. And, that's too bad because I'm not sorry, you know? And yeah, I've heard a million compliments on my cooking and whatever, and I'm not about to be entertaining someone who's exhausting. And when you're attractive, men tend to, not all men, no, I don't think it's all men, but it's especially black men. It's like they're narcissistic. They expect so much from a friendship. And I even know some couples, like an Indian girl with a black guy. They introduced themselves to me. The black guy, he looks like they always look the same. Most black men, they kind of the dark ones, they look the same to me. He looks like just like this guy to me, and he's like what an Indian girl, and he's like, she's full Indian, and he's like, well, do you think sometimes that I could be with you instead of her? Asking me questions like that. Like, that is violating. That's so rape. You're giving rape vibes. No, I don't even know you. You're online. Like, I cannot tell you how many times they have exhausted my personal space and violated a lot of different things. They're draining, they're exhausting. They're leeches, you know? And if you want to call me a bitch, then go ahead and do it. I don't care. Cuz I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't, why should I care? But like, they expect so much from friendships, and like, I've never met this black guy in person with his Indian woman. But he keeps asking me if I can be with him too, if he can have two girls. No, you can't have two girls. Like, it's just they're just really weird. They're really, really weird. Cause if you they constantly meet girls that they don't know, and they expect so much. They want sex, they want food, they want constant meals. Like, get a life. Fuck off. Like, I don't know what is it wrong. Is something is the syphilis eating their brain? Like, there's something going with their brain where they think that everybody owes them something. They act like that's entitlement. Like, I don't have to have you in my personal space at all. And you haven't been in my personal space. So That's comfortable. And they have this cockiness about them too. When they don't handle rejection well, I don't think they do. They'll go, I didn't want to talk to her anyway. Say stupid stuff like that. Oh, well, why do I have 1,000 messages from you online? Well, if you don't want to fucking talk, then shut the fuck up. Like, God, you couldn't shut up a long time ago. You're a liar. You need a lie detector test on. They will say stupid stuff like that. She's not really pretty, like anytime a girl doesn't want a black man, they will basically insult her a lot. And that's because they have rejection issues. They need to fix that. It's low self-esteem. Oh, she wasn't really pretty anyways. uh Well, you're a bastard. Because you tried to talk to me over and over again. I'm very attractive. I'm very pretty. And a lot of black men, people won't say it, but a lot of black men, they like for a woman to know. A girl, they love when a girl doesn't know her worth, when she's like, oh, I'm not really pretty. And they love girls like that so they can drain you and be a active leech on your body and draining you of all vitality and blood. If you have low self-esteem, you're like, oh, I'm not really pretty. I'm not really, I'm not. They like people like that because then they can be like treating you like shit and you don't have any self-value. They love a perfect target like that. If you want to be that girl, then be that girl. I'm not that girl. You're not going to come to me with your bullshit. You're not going to come hungry to every damn thing. They come hungry to everything. Black men, like, I don't like that. That is obnoxious. Unless you're going to pay for something. And unless you're going to stay in your own. But even if they pay, I don't like that because sometimes the men who pay and help for food, they're not even going to respect you and respect your boundaries. I don't want to ever have sex with you. And some black men, they'll keep trying, I'm going to keep trying. Some black men have this dedication to trying. I'm going to keep trying until she has sex with me. Like, that is not cute. That's obnoxious. That's rape. That's giving rape vibes, So, black men, they're not, my favorite friend, And I haven't had a black male friend, no random black male friends in ages because they violate my personal space. They want too much from friendships. And I'm not I'm not the doormat. I'm not the person you walk on. I'm not the person who's gonna Mother Teresa giving you meals and I don't even fucking know you. Yeah, I've cooked for a black man before. He paid for, he's gonna give something. You're gonna, I've cooked for black men before. He's mixed race. He's mixed race black guy. And he's, yeah, he enjoys my cooking, whatever. He's married. But I do not owe them anything. And he's respectful. You're going to be respectful in my company or you're not going to be around me. That's how that works, If I'm cooking for you, you're married, you're not going to be trying to sleep with me behind the scenes at all. You're not going to be harassing me at all. Sexually harassing me. You're not going to be bothering me. And they do respect my boundaries. You respect my boundaries or you won't be in my personal space. That is easy for me to delete you and not deal with you at all. And, like, I really think it is a racial group because I've never seen Greek men, never seen white men just expect so much from a stranger. Like, they're not usually like that. They're not just assholes like that. Like, you meet a girl, you don't know her, and you just expect her to forgive you meals and just all this stupid, this ridiculous, absolutely insane to respect. Just because I look like such a nice person doesn't mean I'm not that nice, you know? And any girl who is that nice, she's stupid, you know?